We have a voicemail number. That number is 2192 David P. You know, one of the blessings and simultaneously curses that we've seen over the last 4 months is that the audience has exploded in size. That's a really great thing from the standpoint of reaching more people, but it has also brought in all sorts of new haters, trolls, Trumpists, and tools of the right wing movement that are regularly trolling me. And sometimes the critiques are just really lame. Here's a guy who could come up with nothing more creative to say than my mouth is physically large. He said my mouth is big. Listen to this.
Hello, I have a very quick question for you, Pakman. Why is your mouth so wide? Like, I'm not here to judge. I'm not going to say, like, I'm the most perfect-looking guy, but, you know, it's a very interesting question why your mouth is at least, 200 yards long. You can convert that into metric if you want to. I won't. I'd really appreciate it if you got to my question as soon as possible, and thank you a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think the answer, if to answer seriously, I think it's just genetics, right? I mean, I assume I am the genetics of my parents, but this is the type of stuff that is, I mean, it's daily stuff like this. There's another guy obsessed with the fact that I use my hands when I talk. That's the big critique of the show. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody does. I'm using my hands when I talk. So I'm hoping that a lot of these folks, I think they may be on a come down in a sense as they realize that Joe Biden's going to be president. And so they still want to keep calling in and attacking and engaging. But there's no factual basis on which to engage with me because Biden won and they're furious and all of that. So instead, they're focusing on stuff like this. It's sad to see, but unfortunately, it's very, very common. And we, to some degree, I believe we'll have to continue dealing with it. We have a fantastic bonus show for you today. In California, there is growing anger about stay-at-home orders. And we are starting to hear from sheriffs who say they will not be enforcing the stay-at-home orders. And I have a lot to talk about regarding this. We also now are seeing lab-grown meat go on sale for the first time. We've been covering lab-grown meat for a decade, from when it was $300,000 for an ounce. And we said the price will come down. This will be a thing in our lifetimes. No-kill lab-grown meat is now going on sale for the first time. We will talk about it. And also, very interesting revelations about my accent. I have friends from the South who say I have a New York accent. Obviously, I don't. I think a lot of us Northerners sound the same to them. I have people who write in and say, oh, David, you're based in Boston. I can hear your Boston accent. I've never believed I had a Boston accent. I didn't grow up in Boston. And we finally have taken a dialect test and the revelations are explosive. I hope that they don't end the show because they are controversial, but we will discuss all of that and more on today's bonus show. Get instant access by becoming a member at joinpakman.com.